Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm so glad that you could join us. As we've been saying, this January, our daily video devos are tying into the free devotional book that I wrote called Great Start. That's a study of the book of 1 Thessalonians in the Bible. And both the video devos and that Devo book tie into our weekend series at church, because we're all going through 1 Thessalonians together. And today I'm going to look at a verse I really love, chapter 3, verse 12. When Paul prays for the Thessalonians, what does he pray for? He doesn't ask for their troubles to vanish forever, or for their bank accounts to overflow, or for their health even. He prays, now may the Lord make your knowledge increase. No, may the Lord make your money increase. No, may the Lord make your happiness or health increase. May the Lord make your obedience increase. I feel like all those things would be fine, but that's not what he prays. He prays, may the Lord make your love increase and overflow for each other and everyone else as ours does for you. I love that. May the Lord make your love overflow. He doesn't pray for a trickle. He prays for a flood, a deluge, a shower of the good stuff, the kind that spills over the boundaries of your life and soaks everybody nearby because it's flowing from the limitless reservoir of a God who loved you first. This January, ask the Lord to fill your heart with his love until you have no choice but to slosh it onto your grumpy neighbor or your busy coworker or the stranger in the checkout line even. But my question is, why did Paul pray for the Thessalonians to be filled with love? Well, he goes on and talks about how the goal is holiness. But it's a kind of holiness that's not like super legalistic. It's a holiness that's organic. Because God lavishes his love on you, you want to honor him with your life. And you grow in love for God and love for your neighbor, on which all the law and prophets hinge, Jesus told us. Paul says something similar in Ephesians 3:17, where he prays for them. I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, might have power to get together with all God's holy people to grasp how long and wide and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the full measure of all the fullness of God. Praying for love, because that's the core of our faith, being loved and being loving. What the world needs now is more loving Christians. So would you pray for that today? Pray that God would create an overflow of his love in your heart, that you would be just blessed by knowing God loves me so much, and God loves the whole world so much, and I love God so much, and then that overflows into love for everybody around you. Jesus told us, if you start with loving God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and then that overflows into loving your neighbor as yourself, then pretty much everything else is going to take care of itself in terms of your holiness. So let's together pray for an overflow of love. That is a way to get the year off to a super great start.